Greetings heroes, update 30 is coming out this Wednesday, and to make sure you are fully up to date, I will cover everything in this video. And if you enjoy content like this, feel free to subscribe and let us know your thoughts on the update in the comments. Alright, no time to waste, let's dive in. First of all, the world boss is getting a fresh spring theme featuring new backgrounds and 13 new monster designs. You will also able to see in your milestones when you can enter the event. And just for clarification, you can see the milestones in the library of meticulousness within the achievements grimoire. This is especially helpful for newer players as it shows when different areas of the game become available. On top of that, there are 3 new achievements tied to this event. First, Bandwagoner, which you unlock by simply entering the world boss. Then there's Rapid Fire Flat Weight, where you need to fight the world boss for a total of 100 hours with an active catapult. And finally, Extractor, which requires you to collect a total of 100,000 battle loot. From now on, you can exchange your catalysts for rewards in the black market throughout the entire event duration, including an additional 1-week claiming phase after the event ends. The available offers will remain the same as last time, with one exception, the Lucky Coin bundles. Here you can exchange 1 catalyst for 1 Lucky Coin with a limit of 9,999. Another change affects the world boss directly. From now on, each player will have a randomly assigned weak spot. Previously, every player had the same weak spot on a world boss, which led to most players attacking the same body part. New individual weak spots should now create a more balanced distribution. It's also much clearer now when you've hit the weak spot, thanks to a new icon that changes from red to green. And on top of that, you can now check your battle log to see whether you've actually hit the world boss weak spot. Additionally, the highest single hit ranking and the most damage ranking will now be displayed separately in the tooltip. And many players had complaints about projectiles being fired at the world boss flying in the wrong direction. That issue has now been fixed. In the international ranking, the reward for your worlds has been changed from lucky coins to mushrooms. Let's talk about ammunition next, because this was a big point of feedback during the last world boss. A lot of players weren't happy that you couldn't buy ammo with mushrooms, and that's now been changed. Once you run out of catalysts, you can now use mushrooms to purchase more and keep your catapult firing. Ammo itself has been reworked. From now on, there are only 3 types: low damage, mid damage and high damage. All of them deal consistent damage to the world boss regardless of any conditions. On top of that, the size of the ammo packs has been reduced. You can now choose between packs of 10 or 50 shots. As for the cost per shot, low damage costs 2 catalysts, mid damage costs 5 and high damage costs 10. With the world boss, a brand new event is also being introduced to the world of shakes and fidgets, called Catastrophe Bubble. While this event is active, you will get catalysts as the final reward only in expeditions. And if you get them without entering the world boss yet, they will be sent to your mailbox instead. On the top of the world boss, expeditions are getting a pretty big update as well. With update 30, we are getting 3 brand new quests, each one with new encounters and new bounties. Let's start with the Stable Master. This quest is split into 3 encounters. You get no heroism at first, then 9 in the second, and another +3 once you finally find him in the third. Complete the quest and you will earn an extra +5 heroism, but if you fail, you will lose 5. Next up is Beer Keg. Again, 3 encounters, but this time you get 0 heroism at the start, followed by 6 in both the second and third encounter. Finish it successfully for +5 heroism, or lose 5 if you don't make it through. And finally, there's Fisher. You will move through 3 encounters here as well. 0 heroism in the first, 3 in the second, and 9 in the final run. Just like the others, completing it gives you +5, failing it costs you 5. But that's not all. Alongside these regular quests, seasonal content is being added too. There are now 4 seasonal encounters and quests, which can also appear as bounties during their respective time. Successfully completing these quests rewards you with +10 heroism, but if you fail, you will lose 10. In spring, you will get the armor quests. It gives you 1 heroism at first, then 5, and finally 6 in the last encounter. During summer, tourists becomes available. You will earn 3 heroism in the first 2 encounters and 6 in the final one. When autumn rolls in, you can take on leaves. It starts with 4 heroism, then drops to 2 in the second encounter before rewarding you with 6 in the last one. And in winter, snowman joins the rotation. Here you will get 2 heroism at the start, 4 in the second encounter, and 6 in the final one. The mushroom dealer is getting a new tab, the VIP section. Here you will find a full overview of all available VIP pass offers. And speaking of that, the VIP system is getting expanded. You can now purchase 3 additional VIP passes. First up, VIP Premium. For €9.99, you get 14 days of benefits, 3 spins on the Wheel of Fortune, and the ability to refresh items in the weapon and magic shop up to 3 times a day. Next is the VIP Mushroom Collector. This one lasts 14 days and costs €2.99. You will receive 50 mushrooms instantly, plus an additional 5 mushrooms every day, which you can collect from your mailbox. And finally, the VIP Mushroom Farmer. This pass costs €24.99 and runs for 28 days. You will get 500 mushrooms up front, along with 10 mushrooms daily, also claimable through your mailbox. It's important to note that you can have multiple VIP passes active at the same time, and you can check their duration and status in the VIP section of the mushroom dealer. All VIP passes share the same badge, which you can choose to show or hide from other players. And if you pre-register on a new server, the duration of your VIP pass will only start once the server goes live. Any one-time mushroom rewards will be credited immediately. And because claiming multiple rewards from your mailbox can get pretty annoying, Update 30 also introduces a new Claim All Rewards button, letting you collect everything with a single click. If you want to check out all the changes and bug fixes in detail, feel free to take a look at the changelog in our video description. Alright guys, that's it for update 30. If you enjoyed this kind of update content, make sure to subscribe, and as always, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And I'd say we will see each other again soon in another video on this channel. Take care, ciao ciao.